you who know me know I don't even have a Brooks Brothers suit, or suit for that matter. My name is Bert Blood.
Hey, hold it close.
All right, I'll put it up there. It's right. All right, how's that? My wife and I own a small company here in Douglasville. I'm active in publics with the Republican Party, and that's how I met Maureen. Maureen, thank you for asking me to be up here. She stopped me a while ago and said, could I give a speech at the Tea Party about corporate taxes? I said, sure, no problem. She said, could you hold it to 5 minutes? I said, that might be a problem. I went online to find a list of taxes on Google, and my computer locked up. So I just decided I was going to change it around and get a little bit of my company history here. I'm self-employed with my wife. I work 12, 14 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week to keep it afloat. Part of that hated bourgeois rich. Trying to do a quality product, service to my customers, build a solid retirement for myself and my wife. I am living the American dream. The American dream where at the end of the day, after a long, hard day, I've been fighting battles all day long. Sometimes I lose more than I win, but I'm fighting my battles, my company, my family. And I get home and I'm tired, but it's a good kind of tired. It's my battles. And then the government comes knocking on the door. We talk about the PSC Commission that lets the utilities charge us anywhere from 3 to 5 times the going rate for residential for the same kind of service they give residences. We got to pay it as the cost of doing business. Then we have the business taxes. Business license tax based on sales. Ad valorem tax based on the stuff that's in my office. Desk, chairs, computers, equipment. And that could go on. And then they say that the material on my shelves is cash. So I got to tell them how much is there so they can tax it. Anybody out there want to swap a hamburger meal for some quarter 20 hex nuts? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. And then my employees. My taxes on the employees are so hidden, so deep, so far under the table that most employees don't know what taxes they're paying. Yeah, you got the federal withholding, you got the state withholding, and if you think FICA is some type of management organization for a sports league, you might be a Democrat. And if you talk to somebody and say, boy, I had to pay a lot of taxes last year, and they look at you and they go, I didn't pay any, I got some back. You're talking to a Democrat. Obama said he was going to spread the wealth around. Government doesn't have wealth. It takes it from you and me and anybody else that it can. And as was said earlier, whenever the government gives something to somebody who did nothing to earn it, it was taken from somebody who did earn it. And if you're the person from whom they take it away, if you don't like the way they're spending it, don't pay them. A man with a gun will show up at your house and tell you the error of your ways. I know. $7.85. The man showed up at my shop with a gun on his hip, wanting to, how did he put it? Analyze the assets of the company for the auction that we're going to be holding. For $7.85. Social Security, taken out. Yeah, you see it. I don't know how many of y'all realize that that's only half of it. The other half is hidden by the employer who has to match it. You can't put it on your W-2 as part of the cost of doing business. It's just out of our pockets, part of your package. So that if the fair tax, when it gets passed, I hope it gets passed, when it gets passed, not only do you get that 7.5% back, but I as an employer, if I don't give you the other half, my competitors will hire you away. And they'll give it to you, so yes, you'll get it back. Unemployment. Everybody talks talks about the government checks for unemployment. I am not against the unemployment system. I just wish they'd be a little more honest in their reporting. That's paid by your bosses, your employers. It's a percentage of your income, of your payroll is put into a pool. All right, thank you very much. Unemployment tax is taken out of your paycheck. It's not taken out of your paycheck. It's a fee that we pay. And it goes into a pool. And then the checks are written, but it comes from the companies. Now, when the pool runs down, yes, the government loans money, but then we have to pay it back. I've got it as close as I can without swallowing it. And you won't like that. So I'm not against the unemployment. It's a good plan. Just tell everybody where it comes from. It comes from where you worked up until the time the job went away. And my unemployment tax first quarter this year was 14 times what it was same quarter last year. Yeah, unannounced increase. Guess what? I paid it because I didn't want the man with the gun to come see me. But getting back to corporate taxes, we don't pay taxes. I collect them. I collect them and pass them on to the government. They're part of my cost of doing business. It's something I have to do. Fair tax will do away with that. Yeah. Fair tax will give you all your money. It'll allow manufacturers to charge what it's cost without having to put profit on taxes that other companies pay to get it to me. And it's a wash negative tax on the sales end. Really don't want to go into details on that. Read the book and it'll explain it to you that it is a good plan. And now there is a liberal ray of sunshine of a program that went out not too long ago called Cash for Clunkers. $1 billion going to last 5 months. 5 weeks later, $3 billion later, it's broke. People supposed to get paid in 10 days, they didn't get paid in 30. These are the same people that want to run your health care, folks. I'm going to finish up with one more story and then I'm going to go. Back in the early 90s, due to poor bookkeeping, the IRS stepped into a little ranch in Nevada and confiscated it. Because they had employees and it was a working ranch, they were obligated to run it till they could find another owner or somebody to operate it. 3 months later, they had to close the Mustang Ranch. Here's a government that couldn't sell whiskey and other items for a profit. And they're coming to take over your health care because they've already got the banks and the auto industry.